Senasinghe tries to score from Daya-Dilith meeting claim. SJB in chaos over Sajith's preferential treatment for newcomers. Sagara drops bombshell at Ranil's election meeting. Willgoda resign to allow Nishantha's widow to enter parliament. Who funds the top opposition figure? Guy who hated politics wants to make a comeback. FPC Dropout still a nuisance to Dulles.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
Senasinghe tries to score from Daya-Dilith meeting claim. With around 8 months remaining for the presidential polls, politicians are a very busy lot nowadays. February started with a claim gone viral in social media that new SJB member, ex-army chief Daya-Dilith, has gone to the MJP head office in Borella. It accompanied a picture of smiling Daya and Dilith Jayawira. Almost all websites carried it, with even Dilith's ones displaying it prominently. Everybody made inquiries. A day earlier, SJB chairman Fonseca unleashed a sarcastic attack on Daya, denouncing the party's acceptance of him. Towards the afternoon, the SJB released a statement, denying any meeting between Daya and the MJP leader. It said the picture shown was an old one. Similar falsehoods could continue against the SJB getting stronger with support from various parties, said the statement issued by Senasinghe. It was only after that statement that many got to know that Senasinghe is the SJB's presidential election campaign chief. Some charged that Senasinghe tried in his statement to show that he is quite a person. The MJP too released a statement saying it was a planned attempt by a certain group to tarnish its image in the face of unprecedented public acceptance of the party. So, who planted this news and for what purpose? Because public opinion is what counts. SJB in chaos over Sajith's preferential treatment for newcomers. The SJB's Politburo is in chaos due to strong objections to the newcomers to the party, according to political sources. The situation has intensified with certain MPs making remarks very critical of the leadership. They are worried about doing politics in their electorates, with some even thinking about quitting the SJB. The General Secretary is under pressure from some to convene the working committee immediately for talks. Such warnings, however, are valid only in the absence of power of government. Disregard for those who worked for the party during difficult times means treatment will be no different once back in power. Sagara drops bombshell at Ranil's election meeting. Ranil chaired a meeting at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday of a committee of government members on how to face the impending elections. Basil dropped Kanchana and Shehan as the SLPP's representatives in the committee. Named in their place are Pavitra, Namal, Sagara, Rohitha, Ketagoda and Johnston. But Namal did not attend. Ranil, loyalists Prasanna and Mahindananda both arrived early. Lanka was accompanied by Premajayantha and Nalin, while SLFP's Nimal Siripala, Amarawera and Duminda Trio were in attendance. Wajira and Sagala represented the UNP, while Tiran too was there. When Ranil started proceedings with a call to all to prepare for a year of elections, Sagara retorted. We were not informed what this meeting is about. We thought it to be one with us. We have not taken a decision about elections. We want a separate meeting with you. Amarwera stood up and accused the SLPP General Secretary of sabotaging the meeting. Like previously, he will say that he will consult Basil first. We should take a decision now. Putting things off won't do. Lanka, too, came to his support. The meeting lost its luster and the participants dispersed after talking some menial matters. In the end, Ranil declared he will talk to Basil and Mahinda. What sort of a decision the SLPP will take towards April? Make your comments on this too. Will Ketagoda resign to allow Nishantha's widow to enter parliament? Sanath Nishantha passed away due to an accident in the expressway on December 25th. Less than a week later, his widow Chamari Priyanka became a hot topic. The attorney at law said she would consider entering active politics if invited by the party leadership and the people of Puttalam. Some days later, several SLPP MPs visited her at home and invited her to enter politics. They told her to enter from the national list and obtain the state minister portfolio held by Nishantha. A female present there inquired as to who will resign to accommodate Chamari. One MP replied, "Our MP Jayanta Ketagoda will resign." Less than a day later, Nishantha's State Ministry of Water Resources Management went to Rajapaksa family member Shashindra. This has made Namal loyalists utterly unhappy. So, will Ketagoda be asked to resign, for Nishantha a widow to enter Parliament? Tell us what you think in the comments. Who funds the top opposition figure? A top opposition figure is seen helping schools and hospitals in a big way. Recently, a big rice businessman from Polonnaruwa said that he gives funds to that gentleman. But this businessman is not the one with links to a royal family. He gets close to every elected head of state and boasts himself to be their guiding light. Who could this be? Guy who hated politics wants to make a comeback. A victorious guy from Badula, who said goodbye to politics just recently, has now sent out messages to the party that he wants to be back. But the big man is yet to consider that. Seniors note that what he did was not good for the party and question as to why he wants to return to politics that he hated so much. That is the talk at the telephone office. Some say that if he makes a return, it will have to be at the expense of the boss's cousin. FPC Dropout still a nuisance to Dulles. 6 out of the 13 FPC MPs have struck a deal with the SJB. All 13 intended to join together, but that did not work due to the conditions laid down by Dulles. Nothing is heard about GL, Goda Hewa and Jayasumana since. However, a senior who signed the pact with the SJB has become a big nuisance to Dulles. The Leader TV broke the news that GL took away the communication equipment at the FPC office. Dulles found some equipment and planned to hold media briefings again. But that senior is gate-crashing and creating scenes at the Nawala office. A follower of that senior calls journalists and prevents them from attending FPC media briefings. Dulles has lost his cool due to that. They broke away from the Rajapaksas to become free, but have now lost even that freedom. That's politics. Opportunism is their religion. In recent history, Chandrika, Mahinda and Ranil experienced that reality. Now Dulles is getting his share. Experience makes one wiser. Everybody should keep that in mind. That's it for today.